Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about a TWSBI Eco, which is a special edition or limited edition, and that is the one that was made for the Golden Horse Festival in Taipei. So this is the Golden Horse TWSBI Eco, which is a rose gold clear TWSBI Eco. That makes it different from the other rose gold TWSBI Eco. That's this one, which has a white cap and a white piston knob. This pen that I'm not showing you yet, I will show you when I switch the shot, was overpriced. Let's just get that clear. I thought this one was overpriced. This one is about, I think you can get it for about $50. In my country, you can get it for 60 euros. And a normal Eco is like $30. Same nib, just a different finish. This one was, for me, 97 euros, which is basically triple the price of a normal Eco. It does come with an ink, and it is fairly limited, I believe. And I bought it because it's really pretty. I do still feel like it's overpriced. But as some of you might know, if you've watched this channel for a longer period of time, you know I'm a very collect them all person, and this Eco just had to join the collection. So I'm gonna switch the shot. I'm gonna show you, of course, this very beautiful pen. I've seen it, it is very pretty. And I'm gonna compare it quickly to this rose gold. I'm gonna ink this one and do a writing sample. However, it is still just like a TWSBI nib, so I don't think it's gonna be that special. But yeah, let's just do it. Let's just look at it and see the glory of a $100 TWSBI Eco. Okay, let's switch the shot. Okay, here we are. So it comes in a very beautiful box. It's different from the regular box. Here it says the Eco RSG. I got an extra fine nib. This pen only comes with a fine or an extra fine nib. I have a lot of fines already, so I thought I would do an extra fine. This box is basically impossible to open. So yes, you're gonna see me struggle on camera and try to shift it. This has this pretty diagram on the side. So the packaging is very good. I like it. It's just a cardboard box, so it's not $100 worth of packaging. It comes with normal TWSBI instructions. And then it comes with an ink, so of their own lineup. I wanted to try the blue black. This is the midnight blue. I am going to use this ink in this pen because I feel like it's fitting. It's a small bottle. Does it say? It's 18 milliliters, so it's quite small. It is a glass bottle. It feels very nice and heavy, and yeah, it's pretty. And it comes with the pen. I don't know what this ink costs normally. I will find out before I ink it up. There's a wrench in here. It's not the plastic wrench you normally get with the Eco, but it's the metal wrench you get with the 580, which is nice, but still, the price difference is about $60. Here we have the clear rose gold TWSBI Eco, and I find it absolutely gorgeous. And yes, it is just an Eco, but I think this is the most beautiful Eco that I own. On the cap band it says Eco RGS. The clip is rose gold. The cap end has the golden horse on it, and it has the same type of metallic red finish that the rose gold white Eco has, but just has the horse on it. The mechanism is also in rose gold. This is something you see on the 580s a lot, especially the colored 580s. They do the mechanism in the color of the pen grip. You see that with this too. Then here we have the rose gold nib. I hope you guys can see that it's rose gold. I'm working with artificial light right now because it is October, or it's November. Time is going fast. And it's gray outside, so I'm trying to make it as well lit for you guys as I can. So it is very pretty. It is still just a TWSBI Eco, right? Oh, I didn't show you this yet. On the other side of the cap band, there's the golden horse from the festival. Now, I don't really know anything about the festival. I bought this pen because it was pretty. I gotta be honest about that. So this Eco says Eco RG. So this is the RGS and this is the RG. Next together, this is what they look like. I feel like the clear one has slightly more of a luxury look, but that is very personal. So it might be that you like this look way more because it doesn't show the nib or the grip. Than this, where you can see the innards and the feed through the cap. But I like this one more. Do I like it, because this was like 60 and this is like 90 or 100. Do I like it that much more? I actually think I do. So yeah, it was worth it for me. I hope the nib is good, but TWSBI nibs are generally quite reliable, for me at least. Okay, let's go ink it up and I'll tell you what the ink costs in the normal situation. Okay, so the ink, you cannot get this bottle separately. I checked online. This ink, you can get this in a big bottle. I believe it's 70 milliliters for about $17. You can get a set of small bottles, 6 small bottles, for about $35. So this ink is not super expensive. It does not like explain the cost of this pen in particular. But let's see. I've never used a TWSBI ink. I wanted to, so this is a good opportunity. Piston down, and then in the ink. I'm not gonna fully fill it because I have a couple pens inked up that already need to be written empty, and I don't want to leave this inked endlessly. So because it's a demonstrator, you could ink it up with a really funky color. I thought about putting a pink ink in here to go with like the rose gold, but I really wanted to try this ink, and I think it's fun for you guys to see what you get in the package, like the package deal. So that's what we're gonna do today. I like these caps, they look really nice. I'm putting the back in the box. Okay, today I'm using Tomoe River paper. This is 68 GSM, so it's not the really thin Tomoe River. Zooming in a little bit. I generally use this for the writing samples. This used to be like a normal journal, but I was kind of fed up with it. So now I'm using it for video purposes. Okay, an extra fine nib. Let's go and look at how it writes. Golden Horse Festival limited edition. This is an extra fine. And this ink is TWSBI Midnight Blue. And it might be because I just inked it up, but this is a fairly wet nib. So there might be like extra ink in the feed because I just inked it. I did wipe the nib, but it feels really nice. For an extra fine, it is an extra fine in my eyes. For an extra fine, this is a fairly wet nib. And that's how I like my extra fines to be. Fairly fine, fairly wet. because I like a thin line, but I don't like dryness. And because a fine nib cannot put as much ink on the paper as a bold nib, and I generally think they're too dry, but this one is really nice. Now there's nothing special about this nib. This is just a regular eco nib, so I just got lucky. I got a really well-tuned one. That is not to say that TWSBI nibs are generally bad. They are generally good. I do have a few that I don't love as much, and they're not consistent in my opinion. But this one is really good. I prefer that. I prefer this nib way over this one. This one is not great. But the other TWSBIs I have are good. Otherwise, I would not keep buying TWSBIs. Yeah, really fun writer. I'm really excited to journal with it. About the ink, it is sheeny, and I don't know if this is going to show up because the lighting is very hard right now. But it is a dark blue with red sheen, and it's going to be good to use in a professional capacity, but also in like a journaling capacity. Yeah. So that is my overview of this new offering by TWSBI. I love it, but I understand that people will be on the fence about it because it's very expensive. I think it's very expensive, but my collection tendencies convinced me to get this. Anyway, if you have any questions about this or anything else, please leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.